Even though this country's general election is scheduled to take place on August 10th, it does not affect government's approach to protecting the national population from the coronavirus. At Monday's Ministry of Health press conference, National Security Minister Stuart Young reminded that borders remain closed until further notice. Crystal Wilson has more in this report.
A significant number of Trinidad and Tobago nationals remain abroad for the past several months as government ordered the closure of this country's borders in March this year to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Last Friday, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley announced that general elections will be held on August 10th, leaving nationals stranded outside of this country, wondering whether they will be facilitated to return to cast their vote for the political party of their choice. The matter was raised during Monday's Ministry of Health virtual media briefing, and National Security Minister Stuart Young said until it remains safe to do so, this country's borders remain shut.
This is not about voters, this is not about the election, this is not about disenfranchising persons, because that's certainly not the intention. It's simply about protection of lives in a global pandemic. So at the end of the day, the borders remain closed. We continue to manage as quickly as we can, as we've tried to explain over and over. It's a balancing of our resources, of persons who can come in, along with the capacity that our public health care system can handle.
Health Minister Terence Dialsingh chimed in, saying the progress made in preventing the spread of COVID-19 will be lost if government were to just abandon caution.
We understand, we empathize, we sympathize with persons abroad. But this is a global pandemic, Pamela, that has killed 537,707 persons. If we give in to the pressures, then our death tally to date is 8, will explode.
Minister Dialsingh said he was well aware of how despondent those abroad must be, having been away for such a long time. He reminded, however, of the risks involved in reopening this country's borders too soon.
We don't want a situation where we give in to pressure, you open the borders, and then our ICUs are filled, as in other countries, where people are dying waiting to go on a ventilator.
The Minister of Health said COVID-19 cases in other countries continue to rise, and until the world gets a handle on this pandemic, discussions surrounding the reopening of this country's borders are premature. Crystal Wilson, TTT News.